Okay, so Sue has her everything lined up, ready to sew, and she's sitting in her chair. She has it adjusted at whatever height is comfortable for you. And in using the precise pantograph, we have built handles that you are actually holding onto, and these need to feel comfortable in your hands. If it is easier for you to hold on to them all the way, at the bottom, in between, whatever works for you to get the most precise control over the pantograph and be able to trace the lines. So we're going to watch Sue for the first time using the precise pantograph system.
Do make sure that you have your stitch set for how big that you want your stitches to be, and also make sure that you have secured your edges of the quilt so that when you are working you don't catch that edge over there.
Now when you get to a spot where you have finished a part of your design, just shift your chair over a little bit to a more comfortable and start again.
You do want to stop partway through. You want to check your design on your quilt to make sure that, in fact, it is stitching and you're not just moving along without any thread being quilted into the quilt.
Looking good.
Makes it really easy with this system to do those little tiny knobs like I just did. It's a very tight area, and it's very easy to be precise on the quilting design. Now on this particular piece, my machine stopped for just, I've got a little bubble because of the type of fabric that's used, so I can come up here, push that down, and be able to move my needle over the top and then continue stitching. This particular quilt top is a memory top, and so the fabric that's used in it is all different types. It also has an interfacing, so it's a little thicker than a lot of the quilt tops that you encounter. Usually on this type of a quilt, I would not do a very intricate pantograph because you will hit those bumps and spots. But with the precise pantograph system, you're very easily able to follow the pattern, stop if you need to, adjust any fabric bumps that you might see. And from this vantage, I can very easily see what's happening with the quilt top. Hold it very still, it's not moving. My hand is kind of bracing it there on the side until I am ready to grab the handle and start quilting again. Again, I'm coming to an area that's very small, has some real tight little curves and points to it, and with the precision pantograph system, I am able to easily move along those lines with the laser, follow the pantograph, and have a very nice stitch design on my quilt.
Now the area that Sue just went over, I'm going to have you stop for just a minute. The area Sue just went over is two little, let's see where they are. These little guys right here that are real close together.
Right here.
There we go. And you'll see how close those lines are together. So we're going to come over and see if we can see on the quilt top. And you'll see those lines are exactly precise. So if you were doing this from standing from the back side, it's easy to get just a little off the line. And that may not be important in some designs, but in a design like this, where they are so close together, you don't want those to crisscross. So the precise pantograph system really does make it easy for you to follow the line. So, Sue, I'm going to ask you to stop your machine for a minute. And tell us, so first impressions, this is the first time, even though this is my sister, this is her first time using the precise pantograph system. And how easy was it to operate?
It's very easy. Again, I do a lot of pantographs. I do a lot of custom quilting. And because of the custom quilting, the pantographs that I tend to choose tend to be more elaborate, more involved. I like that look even for a pantograph. And it takes a lot of practice to just stand behind the machine and try and follow the laser light. With this particular system, I'm able to very easily follow where I need to be and where I need to go, and stay on the line. It works great. I like it.
And what do you think about being able to sit down and do the pantograph versus standing behind the machine? How did that feel to you, since you have really pretty much mastered doing pantographs standing up? How did you feel sitting down and using this system?
It's not stressful, and I'm not leaning way over. The handles are real easy so that I can adjust my chair and I can adjust my body so that I don't get that tension in my shoulders and things like that sometimes you can get when you're sitting down. So that was very easy as well.
And overall, if you gave our system a grading, 1 to 10, 10 being the best it could be, what do you think?
Well, I'd give it a 10, and because I give it a 10, the system has to stay here so till I finish this quilt.
Okay, that's a done deal. Thank you so much, Sue.
Bye.